Hello. Okay, I'm so excited to do this video. Today I'm going to be talking about what I do for work. So I'm just going to kind of dive right in here. In the last 6 months, I have started basically a one-person digital marketing agency. So what that means is I am working with small businesses here in San Francisco, and I am doing their photography, I'm doing their social media, sometimes I'm doing their web design, I'm managing their Google pages, their Yelp pages if they're a restaurant. I'm doing a little bit of graphic design for them. Basically anything that is going online that could help grow their business, I'm helping them out with. So my focus is definitely on photography and social media. The other stuff kind of comes as an add-on. So in a nutshell, that is what I'm doing. So how I got started in this job. So I moved out to San Francisco to be the marketing director for a small business called Dope Cookie Dough. And I loved that job. I loved the company. So I was working there for about a year, but I wasn't full-time the entire time. A lot of that was just part-time work. But when I first moved out to San Francisco, like the first 5 months or so, I was working at Dope full-time. And it was actually a partner of Dope, so a wholesale partner that they had, who I was talking with the owner one day, and he was like, "Oh, you do Dope's, photography and social media, like, would you be interested in doing ours too?" And this was a pizza food truck. And so they approached me first and asked if I would run their Instagram. And at the time I was like super busy and really overwhelmed with my work at Dope. And I was like, I don't know, like I'll think about it, maybe, let me get back to you. And so I was kind of thinking about it more, and I was getting kind of to the point where I was thinking about moving on from Dope. And so I ended up dropping down to part-time at Dope and then starting working with this pizza truck part-time. So basically part-time at my actual job, and then part-time doing freelance work. So this started in November of last year, I think, in November of 2018. And from there it just kind of started growing. I started getting more clients, and throughout like the first 3 to 4 months of 2020, or of 2019, sorry, I don't even know what year it is, of 2019, I slowly was cutting down my hours that I was doing at Dope every week, and I was increasing, the hours that I was working on freelance work. So right now I'm not doing Dope at all. I actually stopped working with them, I think in either February or March of this year. So no more Cookie Dough Company, although they're still doing great. They're doing really big things over there. But I am the official owner now of Connors Digital Media. So I actually just went to the City Hall records office and did all of the paperwork and stuff earlier this week. So I officially am a business owner now, which is kind of crazy. I took no business classes when I was in school, like zero. I don't know the first thing about running a business. I had no idea what an LLC was, what a sole proprietorship was, how to do taxes, that I had to do my taxes differently if I was self-employed. I literally didn't know any of that. So these last 6 months have been a huge learning opportunity for me. So kind of what my day-to-day looks like is honestly kind of varies day to day. And right now I'm kind of working on getting ahead in work, and that's the thing I really like about the job that I have, is that I can work as much or as little as I want to, depending on what I have coming up in the next few weeks or the next few months. So I'm going to be traveling for almost all of August and half of September. So I'm going to be gone for a month and a half. So right now I am trying to get a stockpile of photos for all of my clients, so that I just have those photos that are sitting on my computer or my hard drive, and when I'm traveling, all I have to do is schedule those photos. So I use Hootsuite and Planoly to schedule social media posts. The goal is to have enough photos that will last me for the next month and a half. What I'm also trying to do right now is actually schedule the whole month ahead. So usually I only schedule a week I'm getting up to 2 weeks ahead of scheduling now. But once I have all the posts scheduled for all my clients, then I don't have to do anything else. Those just go out on their own. And I just kind of get to sit back and I don't have to deal with it the rest of the week. So that's why I'm like now getting up to the point where I'm scheduling everybody 2 weeks in advance. The next step is I would like to get to the point where I'm scheduling everyone a month in advance. So basically what that means is it's a little more time intensive to sit down and work for maybe like 5 hours just like writing captions, caption after caption after caption, and that's kind of mentally exhausting. But once you're done doing that, then you don't have to do anything for the rest of the month, which is really nice. And so that's when I know that I have a trip coming up, like I know I have this 1.5 month long trip coming up. I want to like schedule as far out as I can, so I only have to sit down and work maybe like 1 to maybe 3 days while I'm on my trip. So I'm not taking a hit on the pay or anything because I'm still getting paid the same amount. I am just doing my work like all ahead of time so that I don't have to do anything later. So kind of my day-to-day, if I need photos, then I'll schedule a photo shoot. Other times I'm sitting down and scheduling. I usually meet with my clients at least every month or so, just so I can kind of, stay in close relationship with them, keep them updated on like how their social media is doing, what I think we could change, stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much my day-to-day. Kind of a big factor in why I wanted to do work like this is because honestly, it's because I wanted to travel. This job, it gives me the ability to travel whenever I want, to work from wherever I want. I hope this gives you guys a little bit of insight to what I do and how it's possible. So thanks for watching.